There are a lot of ways you can get around New York. You could take a taxi, ride the bus, ride your bike, or you could walk. Or you could be ambitious and ride the subway like I did. If you ask any local, they will tell you that the subway is the most efficient way to travel the city. Locals will also say it's difficult to learn for tourists, but for some reason I chose not to hear that part. So on my first day in New York, I bought the 7-day unlimited ride pass. That night, I tried to take the subway to our dinner reservations. And I was over an hour late. Feeling a bit discouraged, I knew I had to try again the next day. I decided to hop on the subway to use it to explore the city. And I made it to Central Park. But getting back to my hotel was where it all went south, literally. Somehow I got on an express train that didn't stop anywhere near my hotel. An express train uses the same routes as the local trains, but the conductor doesn't explicitly state when or where the stops are. Talk about confusing. After 2 unsuccessful days of attempting the subway, the third day, I just gave up. I decided I was clearly not cut out for the subway, so using a taxi would have to do. It turns out that using taxis was expensive and time-consuming because of traffic. So I did a little research and I was feeling determined. So I decided to take the subway down to Soho. Well, I ended up going the wrong direction because I confused the north and south routes. It was definitely time to turn to the professionals. So now it's my last day in New York and I wanted to master the subway. I decided to go uptown to get New York pizza before my flight. Yay, I got my pizza and I made it back to my hotel in one piece. I think I've mastered the subway. Reflecting on my trip, I know how Dr. Tay felt when he said that no one knows just exactly how long it takes for someone to learn something.
Created using Powtoon.